F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fams?
It's showtime, folks.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR. Friend request reviews with friend request friends to watch Better Call Saul Season 4, Episode 6, titled Piñata. Yes, this episode. I think they're gonna be swinging for the fences on this one. You know what I'm saying? We already know what was gonna happen. But Former, how you feel going into this next episode?
I feel good because I'm not part of the we that knows what's gonna happen, so it's all new to me. But yeah, last episode was pretty much a setup episode. They showed us the little engineers and stuff. So obviously we getting just a step closer to seeing Gus's plan finally come out. I ain't gonna lie though, I was worried about Howard. Last episode they showed Howard in the bathroom, and it got me thinking, like, is Howard's story over for BCS? Like, is he gonna be like how Ted was in Breaking Bad, where every time we see him he's just doing worse and worse, and like he's just a reminder to us that Jimmy's a piece of shit, because every time Jimmy interacts with him he's just gonna push the guilt back on him. So I'm kind of worried, because if that's Howard's like just the rest of his life for BCS, man, he don't deserve it, man. He does not deserve it. So, and then Kimmy's still doing the PD stuff, so there's a lot that I'm still kind of trying to figure out. So I'm ready, man. Let's go, season 4. Let's go.
Listen, we're gonna dive right in. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button and also click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go. Tell the party not even open. Look at me, I'm slacking. Psych, it doesn't matter if we open it before or after. It's all good. Alright, we mailroom ripping and running. Blue tent. Jimmy actually has a smile on his face. So it ain't, it's the past. What the hell?
Hey.
How'd you do?
This is.
Look at her running around with the cash in her hand.
And I even got Chloe to throw in.
Many have tried to argue with Kim Wexler. All have failed.
Kick it up a bit.
Wow, look at, came to get a check.
Isaacson, lo and behold, they find some old shares in this company he invested in like 20 years back. Chuck does some digging, and it turns out they formed a new corporation that's virtually identical to the old corp Isaacson invested in. It's the same officers, same structure, everything. Right? So Chuck won a case that Howard thought was unwinnable using only the power of obscure case law.
That's good.
Yeah, very.
Jimmy don't care. He don't see the end outcome of that.
Chuck, big day, huh?
Thanks.
Kim Wexler.
Of course. You're one of our law students?
Yes, I'm in my 3rd year at UNM.
Sounds like it was Isaacson v. Chuck handing him his butt on a platter, huh?
Well, yeah, but Isaacson is our client.
Oh, really? Okay, well, the other guy's butts then.
Yeah, served on platters. That's right. Thanks, Jimmy.
He brushed that man off like he just a random on the street. Like, I know they got to do it to make him look younger, but I hate Chuck's makeup.
Yep. Okay. See you later.
Okay, she was on her 3rd year at this point, because I was like, damn, she on it. I thought she hasn't even started law school yet, but they were just showing how her grit, basically.
You think Pacino's gonna hoo-ah his way to Oscar?
This is what he's worried about.
Exactly.
Who gonna win the Oscars?
You feel me?
Last call for ballot.
Got the-
Everything Kimmy said. Low-key made a fool of himself right there in front of Chuck.
Yep. Until.
That's what pushes him to study. That interaction.
Yep.
That he completely fucked up.
He made Chuck made him look like a fool in front of Kimmy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, he
Yeah.
made himself look like a
That
fool
too.
in front of Kimmy.
But you
like,
know, it's it all come down to Kimmy, man. That's crazy.
yeah. He went in there and read those law cases right then and there. Versus who? What he got working up there? I hope it's a game plan of how to hit that lick back. That boy got the pendant though. He ready to do a music video with the WM chain on. Like, it looked like he put his name in a bunch of different practices too. He's probably saying them back to himself in the mirror, like elder law, immigration law. Nah, none of it works.
Does that mean you were able to schedule an appointment with the therapist?
How about that talk?
With all that free time you got?
He ripped it up.
Time went by and I kind of calmed down and realized it's just not for me.
Why not?
The path you on is toxic as hell, though, Jimmy. Saul.
She don't know that. She don't know what he be doing in the darkness.
It's all good, man. Oh, what's happening?
White Cart and Coakley.
I know. Back to Sikorsky and them.
Oh, are you kidding? I've been wanting to thank you in person ever since you sent Billy Gatwood our way.
Okay,
So,
nice,
shall we?
nice. She
There
did
you go.
send the oil
So
company
how long
over
you
there.
got with that
Yep.
thing?
I won't lie. Losing Billy Gatwood definitely hurt.
And that's why you started PDing.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think he misses you.
I have a question for you. How's your banking division?
Well, we have some banking work, but I wouldn't say we have a division.
Would you like one?
Is that her passing a Mesa Verde as well? So she about to just strictly PD it? What? I don't get it.
Well, this is a good start.
What do you have in mind?
Couple treadmills over there, barbells, weight bench. You build out a stock bar, beer on tap. I mean, they're German, so. Entertainment system here.
Okay, Werner's the why do I
Architect.
always engineer, architect,
Shoot,
manufacturer?
what you
like,
digging for fossils, motherfucker?
bruh, he got to dig under the laundromat, motherfucker. Like,
you got the little pick though. You like,
These guys are gonna be doing 10 hours.
that's lit though.
heavy
He about to
labor
provide
every
housing
day.
for their asses and
Right.
shit.
Then coming home to this. We can't just keep them alive. We got to keep them from climbing the wall.
That's true. Yep. Okay, see, Mike too. He just good to have him around, Mike.
Make a list.
Check it twice.
Close by, 2 guys 24-hour monitoring, working shifts. Let's say 5 guys minimum. Probably help to have a couple German speakers as well.
I can provide you that.
Exactly. We already know how Gus gets.
Yup.
Bet 'em, no offense.
the most
Most diverse work, but bruh, he's the best. DEIB. If y'all want y'all company to work on diversity and inclusion, have him talk to Gus, man. I like that, man. Mike a smart dude. He said give him a bench,
You got a pen?
give him some entertainment.
Yeah.
I like that scene though, cause you can see the respect Gus has for Mike. He asking that man for opinions and shit.
My name is Brett Dutz. I think you did my aunt's will. At least that's what it says here. She died.
Sorry to hear that. Oh, Mrs. Strauss passed away? How?
She went in her sleep a couple weeks ago.
The Hummel.
Oh, the little figure. Yeah, he got it.
So, he finished.
Look at him. He remember all that shit.
Just last semester. Damn, it was the lady with the commercial.
Yeah.
Damn,
The porcelains, the Alpine Shepherds.
that's crazy.
I can refer you, though. Hamlin McGill has an excellent estate law department.
Hamlin, McGill.
I was gonna say he about to say that.
It's just a coincidence.
Wow. He said, I'm completely disconnected from that man, Chuck. Just a coincidence, huh? Remember when you was a good guy, Jimmy?
For real, right?
Just had a little sprinkle of chili powder in you.
Damn.
Yup, went back to the member berries. You better drop a tear or two. You ain't cry for Chuck. Shit,
The
cry for somebody.
Visine. Teardrop.
If you or a loved one is a resident of the Sandpiper Crossing facility or
Come on, Jimmy, cry. Cry for somebody. Grieve, dude, grieve. Let it out. Are we about to slip in Kimmy Jimmy somebody? Hell yeah, we had a fine dining.
Anyway, we were talking, and he offered me a job.
Again?
I've been taking on some pro bono work.
Why?
Yeah, why? That's the part I want to know. The why. Fuck the when.
I like it,
Okay, she likes it.
and I'm helping people.
Okay. She was too. She was going to people's houses. Like, let's go. You got to get your ass to court. Like, so she was going the extra mile.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is,
I'm not with it. Ain't no Wexler McGill.
if I go to Schweikart and Coakley,
Exactly.
I have all those associates to help cover Mesa Verde.
Mm-hmm.
It'll keep paying the bills and free me up to do the work I really care about.
But
Come on,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
don't get his WM logo though.
Exactly.
That's when you become SG. That's when you become the big SG, man.
I gotta hit the head.
Man really had to take a breather. Like,
Nah, for real. Like, his life is unraveling before his eyes. No, Kimmy, what am I gonna do? Come on, Jimmy.
nah, but that
Stand on your 10, bruh.
I say do it. It's a great opportunity, and you should jump on it.
okay.
I mean,
You mean that?
obviously
Yeah.
she should jump on it.
Kim, you gotta do what's best for you.
So forget that partner track. I'm coming in as a partner.
I know, right? That's a hell of a deal. Hell
Nah,
of
she
a
really
deal.
built that shit up though,
Mm-hmm.
and made it work. Like you said, got your cake and eat it too. Is this Stacy's crib? I feel like I haven't seen the new crib yet, and I don't know where we at right now. Okay.
Yep.
Hi.
You been avoiding her because she dissed your son. You gonna let that out? You gonna let her know? Get it off your chest? I'm sorry.
What did you want to tell me, Mike?
I stand by what I said.
Yes.
The guy's a
Fuck
charlatan.
Henry.
But there's a time and there's a place. And that wasn't
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. Eventually.
Yeah. The world's not gonna end.
You know that I would never forget Maddie.
Okay, she picked up on it. She probably had time to think about that shit.
Yep.
No one expects you to wear a hair shirt for the rest of your life.
Same boot.
Facts. She a lot younger than you, Mike. She still needs her life too, bro.
Was thinking maybe I could pick Kaylee up from school tomorrow.
There we go. Get back into their lives.
That'd be a big help, Pop.
There we go. She went from calling you Mike to Pop again. Nice. All right. I'm glad they threw this little scene in this episode. That needed to happen.
Howard.
All right, we see Howard this
Going in
episode.
the
Let's
mail
go.
Today, you would have gotten it by Friday.
Yeah. I got a pressing need. Only $5,000 will cure.
Right.
Oh, there you go then. And to be frank, the firm's reputation is not what it was.
What's the plan to get HHM back on its feet?
Exactly. Stop moping around.
He's not. He's fucking going through it.
Get your shit together, Howard.
Damn.
Excuse me?
Oh, please. You suffer one little setback and you're going to let your entire legacy go? This place is all you've got.
Spaz, Howard.
That and your hair, which, let's face it, clock's ticking there too. So.
It's thinning out, man. He's stressing. I feel your pain, Howard. I'm there too, man.
Look at your hairline. You will never find, blom, 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 a hairline like mine.
You're a shitty lawyer, Howard.
Damn.
But you're a great salesman. So get out there and sell.
Fuck you,
There we
Jimmy.
go.
There you go. Use
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Use that.
Maybe that is what he needed.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
I wanted to see him spaz a little bit more, though.
Yeah.
He should have said, clear the room real quick, and then say, fuck you, Jimmy. Even though nobody in that bitch, like, can I have the room?
All right. Well, that's it then.
What's he talking about?
She's fine. Yeah, I change half the water in the tank every week. She's good.
You talking to the vet. The vet always talks about the animals. All right. Talking to the vet.
I love how they throw that little nugget in there for you.
Yeah. The vet OG.
You can't keep them here.
I pay rent for this place, so I can do whatever I want with it.
They're a fire hazard.
Well, they're not going to be here very long, okay?
Man, why she on his ass for? Here's a free one. Some hush money.
That's on me.
The doctor tells me your fever has gotten worse. They say this infection may kill you.
So I ain't satisfied. You gonna wake up and continue suffering. I'm gonna take everything from you.
I grew up quite poor. We were always hungry. But there was a Lucuma tree. I became fixated on it. I watered it, tended to it, but the buds grew into green fruit. I was so proud. I didn't tell anyone. I'd never tasted something so sweet. It was like caramel.
Who acting better than this dude right now? Like,
nobody.
He make you really believe that was his childhood story. Like,
one day, much of the fruit was gone from my tree.
Who stole it?
For real.
Half eaten. Didn't even respect the way they was eating the fruit.
I thought it was probably a coati.
Coati.
Have you ever seen one?
I haven't. Have you heard of one?
I don't even know what that is.
I built a snare using branches and wire. Broke its leg as well. I tried to grab it. It ran under the house. So I waited. I didn't make a sound. I was so still.
He went invisible like Drax.
Finally, it came out.
This close up, though.
I caught it. It fought me. But I was stronger. I kept it. It lived for quite some time.
Yo.
I believe you will wake, Hector.
And I'll keep you for quite some time. I didn't even want to talk at all during that. Boy.
Yeah, that was too good, man.
Look, that finger about the twitch.
Stories of a madman.
Yeah, that was fire. I didn't want to say nothing. About to just be staring at the screen, bright eyes.
Is that in the bar?
They got you everything you need, man. Some German beer, treadmills, look, pool table. Who's the German speaker, though? Tyra's about to start spitting German real quick. These motherfuckers real.
That means you too.
Oh, shit. Mike about to put the foot down already. Well, you just got strike 1 and 2 already.
There's a shopping list. You write down whatever you need, and we'll get it. So when do the girls get here?
Kai, they already said your name, so we know that you important. At least I'll quote it. Might get smacked maybe if that's your importance, but
What you've done here is very impressive. Thank you for that, Michael.
Hey. If you need anything to make this go better, you let me know.
I will, certainly.
I trust Werner, man. He seemed like the type of guy I know he got going on. Okay, he got his German cats in there. That's probably smarter, so they can actually, it's not so much to translate to speak to them. It's to hear what they be talking, just in case they talking that talk. You hear me?
You keep an eye on this one.
Look at that. I told you. You already got red nose, bruh. It's a wrap for you. You a target. Hey, it's the Three Stooges. Let's go. Get that lick back.
You really think that's what he's gonna do?
He better run their ass over the way Walt did to the dudes in fucking Breaking Bad.
He's stupid.
Nah, I'm just playing.
That freaking esteem will freaking break down.
Yo, facts.
Buck and just begging to be rolled.
Look at him
but
cracking them knuckles.
Guys, I'm thinking long term.
Like,
I see
bruh.
I'm a
real
tough guy.
need in this community for safe, affordable, untraceable phones. Sure, you can rip me off again, take all that I've got, but then I stop selling and you lose a valuable revenue stream.
Give me all you got now. You talk too much.
Come on, Jim, man.
All right, we got a man of action.
He ran. Jim, please throw a punch for once in this damn show.
Yo, he really trying to get away, though. You see the...
Hey, that's why he got the jogger suit on, though. He must have known he was about to run. That's probably why he called the vet. They about to Piñata these three right here. That's what this shit about. And now y'all boxed in.
The stupidest person I've ever met.
Hello. You brought that knife to this gunfight? Can we please get one of them to piss their pants? I hope so.
Oh my god.
I would love to see that shit drip up they neck, up they chin, up they fucking scraping the bat, making the ambient noises. Man, hello. Robbed the wrong one.
So what's it gonna be, fast or slow? It's gonna hurt like a bitch either way.
We won't mess with you anymore.
Easy to say now, but what about tomorrow?
I'll swear, man. I'll swear to anything you want me to.
Them
Crush your
piñatas
hope
really
to die.
kind of are intimidating, man. Hearing them shit shatter behind you.
You mean it. All right, we're done.
What side of ABQ is this on? Man?
We're done.
I know we got some ABQ viewers. Y'all let us know which side of ABQ these guys from.
Seriously, guys, we're done. Okay, we're good.
Nah,
All
they
right?
came to work.
That's enough. But if it's that important to you, go ahead.
Yes.
No, please.
Just one nice hit
Please.
across the stomach or something, I would say.
No, please, no.
Okay, Hugh. I don't know who that Big Show looking dude is.
He looks familiar, but I
You
can't
get one warning.
put my finger
He
on
do
it.
look familiar.
And
but-
I can't
was
put my
it.
finger on it.
Damn, that kid got a solid head of hair. That shit look like the hair on the Barbie dolls. Like, okay, that's how they want to end it. Motherfuckers.
There we have it. Episode 6 in the books. Piñata. Man, I enjoyed this episode a lot, man. I think they did a lot of things with this, especially few things, looking back to it now, I'm just like, man, what a story they're really telling right now. So what's your thoughts on this episode, Former?
Definitely I enjoyed this episode for sure. They had, like you said, there was a lot of little things they was playing with in there. Yeah, man. So let's just hop in because I'm trying to do another one. So freaking the beginning, I think it was solid. Like they opened up with the little mail shit, like, and I feel like that was kind of like a real important piece because they showed us like both characters' ambition right there, and then they also kind of showed like, what got Jimmy up and running and going to do what he did. Like you said, Kim. Every time it's always Kim. Like Kim, that's why he went and got Davis in Maine. That's why he do this. That's why he do that. So.
Yep.
Excuse me. I thought that was kind of interesting because, again, it just really showed like where her head has always been at and where his head has kind of always been at. And then now that we see them today and what they're still doing, it just makes perfect sense. Like, so I really enjoyed that. And then they also did some cool stuff with Mike and Stacy. I felt like that conversation, although very short, was something that we needed because what was that, episode 4 that Mike spazzed on? Yeah, talk.
Yep.
Yeah, he spazzed on episode 4 and then was just kind of ditching her pretty much after that. So yeah, I really did like this part because their relationship, for me at least, is still kind of just complicated. Like I feel like in BB they didn't show a lot of it, so like now when I see it in BCS I try to absorb as much as possible, just to figure out how they doing. And then also someone actually commented this, which makes the pain a lot worse, but they were just kind of basically saying like the way Mike dies in Breaking Bad and disappears, you kind of, if you think about it, like Stacy's gonna go through what she went through with Maddie all over again, but now with Mike. So that's so I like really always pay attention to his scenes and her scenes now, because just ouch, like when you think about it like that, you just gotta you want them to be good like at all times. So I'm glad he went and apologized to her.
It's funny that you say that because I had that same thought while watching that scene. It's rough.
It hurts. It is rough. And that's why I'm always just locked in. So I'm glad that they did that because he needed to apologize. And, and Mike is Mike. He an old cat. He a grumpy old man. Like, and it's kind of hard for those type of guys to apologize and admit when they were a little bit in the wrong. So it's good to see that piece of Mike's humanity. And then obviously, like, one of the big things was getting the Germans over here, to the German crew to dig out under the laundromat. Very interested in Kai. I mean, he's the only person's name they said outside of Warner, but we already know who Warner was. And then he told security to keep an eye on him. So yeah, I already know how the BB universe do. Ain't nothing, no plan just goes untouched, unmatched. Like there's always some freaking squeaky wheels in the cogs. Like, so I assume Kai is gonna be a problem, and that's gonna have to be dealt with. But I wonder what that's gonna do to the crew, like the morale of the crew. Because another thing, shout out to the commenters, because y'all be on point. Someone mentioned like how Gus is so different in BCS compared to BB, and I didn't really. It's crazy that they said that because I didn't really think about it, but they are very right. Like in BB, we seen the whole, I don't control by fear Gus, but this BCS Gus he a savage boy. That boy is he ain't with the shit. I mean, he with the shit. So it would be kind of interesting to see how Kai is gonna end up getting handled. I'm calling it now. Kai's gonna get handled. I don't know how or what they're gonna do to him, but yeah, it's gonna be savage though. It ain't gonna be just a smack on the wrist kind of thing. They definitely gonna make a freaking example out of this dude. So I'm ready for that. What's up?
I think that's a great point that they bring up, because Gus is literally two different sides. And what I like about that, just that thought, is when you watch Breaking Bad, you don't have that thought. You feel me? You really feel like Gus is that type of person that wouldn't go there. You feel me? And they play around with that so much in Breaking Bad, and then when you come here in BCS, it's the complete opposite. So I love how they playing with that, because we do have those questions in BCS. Like, damn, will he really take it that far? The whole thing with the kid. Did he send a hit, or was it there? You know what I'm saying? So it's like now that we really starting to get to know the man, I think we can fully answer those questions. Like now. The man was a savage and been a savage. So
yeah, he's definitely he threw the cloth over our eyes the way he do the DEA in Breaking Bad, and now we seeing the real him in BCS. So yeah, they play with a lot of stuff that I'm just ready to kind of start seeing some more of. And then one thing, probably the thing I liked the most actually about this episode, was definitely the Gus and Hector moment. Like that little story about the coyote or whatever, like that shit was fire, because I mean it was literally him telling the story of Hector, like basically you came and you picked my fruit, bruh, my drugs, like you got me, you know what I'm saying, like you picked at my tree, you scavenged it, you ravaged it, you a savage. And then he said the animal broke his legs, so I like that. I feel like that was a little foreshadow to Hector not being able to walk anymore. And the whole patience that I had to wait for it, like, bruh, that was beautiful. That's why I couldn't even react. I was like, I don't want to say shit, because this shit, is a poem right now, bruh. Like, that scene was beautiful. And since it's a prequel, we know what happens.
Yep.
We know that Hector doesn't walk again, so it just makes that scene so much better. Like, that shit was fire. That scene is like a 10 out of 10 in its own.
It is.
And then it was a little, that was fire. Like, it literally sounded like Gus was telling his childhood story. Like, the way he got excited about the fruit being sweet and how proud he was of himself. His back's hurting. He carried this episode just with that one scene, boy. I'm telling you. And then, obviously, the whole Piñata thing. You know, Jimmy, he out there. He doing his Stug Dizzle, still hustling, still grinding, selling cell phones. Freaking, it's crazy though. They didn't show him. No, they did. Did they? Yeah, they showed him go to work this episode, because that's when he got the phone call about the lawyer. I mean, about the will and stuff, and found out the girl died. Because I was gonna say, did they even show him go to work anymore? So yeah, he's still technically employed, still going to work. He technically has to, because he's still on parole, so he does have to keep a legal job under his belt. But he's still doing his slipping ways. He went back to the nail salon. I always wonder about the nail shop owner, because I feel like she takes him in because, you know, he obviously pays his bills on time. But I wonder if, like, she dislikes him but wants him to do better, or if she just dislikes him in general. Like, I feel like she kind of gives those mom vibes sometimes, where she's just like, do better, bruh. Like, stop coming home, you know? Like, so I kind of like her character because of that. But it is interesting seeing Jimmy, you know, do what he do. I'm glad that he kind of got back at the kids, because it's obvious that he sees them as a big enough threat to where he's not going to be able to hustle those cell phones, which is insane, but I guess. Well, you know, Jimmy's not a fighter, so let's not bag on the man. Yeah. But, you know, it was kind of, I'm glad he got that shit done and got it out the way. And it was cool to see Huel again, because, you know, we know that Huel ends up running with Saul eventually. So every time they interact, it's always kind of nice. Like, oh, hey, there's that guy. And then I would say the one, I wouldn't call it a crazy thing, but one thing that obviously got me worried, especially for Jimmy and Kim's situation or relationship, is, you know, her taking the job over at hold on, wait, I'm gonna get it right the first time. Her taking the job over at Schweikart. There we go.
Yes.
Her taking the job at Schweikart and Coakley. I think, you know, Jimmy, he made that face, and Kim even picked up on it. He had to go hyperventilate real quick and stuff and come back. Yep. So I feel like that's gonna be a big thing for them, like a big wedge for them. I'm happy for Kim though, because that definitely is a good move for her, in my opinion. Like she said, she does the PD work. I guess that is the answer. Like, she just does it because she likes it, but she still has to get that money flow. And she said she was doing the PD stuff pro bono, so that's, you know, for the free. So, you know, I think she did make a great move, especially coming in as partner, because the original, when she was supposed to go over there, was partner track. She coming in as partner and building out her own department. So I definitely love that situation, and I think that that's great for her. But, you know, Jimmy being Jimmy, it ain't gonna be good for the relationship. It's like she going her own way, so it's like, I don't know, it's like he get these abandonment issues or some shit. Like, if she about to leave him, like, bruh, relax. Like, she just trying to go get that bread and live her life, man. Like, that don't mean she leaving you behind. So, you know, like I've been saying, I'm worried about their relationship. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't know what's gonna break it apart, but there's rifts here and there, there's variables here and there that can cause that friction and that static. So, like you said, like the commenter said, definitely is a love story, and it goes up and down all the time. So,
yeah,
I don't know what else to say to y'all, man.
They fleshing it out, man. Especially with you know, Jimmy writing it into existence. You know, with his little notepad. Constantly doodling, you know, WM. So yeah, man, they hammering it down like, hey, this is a love story. So I wonder how is it gonna pan out towards the end. You know, how this whole thing is gonna wrap up, because I'm starting to get ahead of myself, because we're getting closer to season 6. So I'm getting a lot more excited, because, you know, I haven't seen it, so I'm excited. But if you had to score this episode, what would you score it?
Damn, son. Just for some of the dialogue alone and some of those scenes, I'm gonna give this one that's the razzle dazzle for me. So this one gonna get that 8.5. I think so.
Okay. I'll give this one a solid 8. I think it was a solid episode. Love seeing Jimmy in the tracksuit again, you know, looking like a mafioso and shit. Love it. But if you're still here, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all that are still here. Continue watching. Thank y'all. We appreciate the support. We love each and every single one of y'all. But don't forget, if you haven't already, comment down below. Let us know what we missed in this episode.
Yeah, who was the second Piñata guy? Y'all, we know y'all know.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, that's a great one. If you still here, let us know.
That?
Yeah.
Exactly. And don't forget to subscribe, baby. Goal is 10K. FRR out. Peace.